Heyo, this is going to be an odd thing to do. I'm going to be doing a developer playthrough of KSP2 Redux with a silly little mod I developed. One that, well, you'll see. Let me just start the campaign. We're going to choose Moonshot as the thing. Accent color, a nice purple. And this color, maybe a nice black. There we go. So our goal for this episode is to get to the moon. But, well, as I said, you'll see what's going on. I installed a silly little mod that I wrote to showcase what can be done with the new patch manager versions and Lua. 1 second, let's go to the tracking station so we can see our goal. What the hell is up with that? Why is the mun right there? What is Midmas doing there? What in the world happened here? That's right. I wrote a thing that randomized orbital inclinations. Alright. I want to go to the mission control. Let's start with launching a rocket. Track the mission. Let's go to the VAB and let's build our first... Let's build our Jeb launcher. Now, you guys could just get to orbit. You're about to think, I'll just build a little, tiny little rocket. Yeah, that should be good enough. Oh, where's my... Yeah. You don't need a helmet because you are going to only stay within the atmosphere. But first, crew observation. Take Bill Kerman out. Let's do a little surface survey on here. No, not allowed. Oh. Alright, well, let's go to the air. Now that we're in the air, let's run another crew observation. Looks like we're definitely gonna get above those 10 kilometers for this challenge. Well, not this challenge, this mission. Now, the student among you may realize that I forgot something. Well, I forgot more than something. There seems to be no parachute on this craft. Well, that's fine. You will see why. Bill doesn't need a parachute on where he's going. Okay, now that we're above here, let's run another crew observation in space. Do you give any different science? I don't think so. I guess it's the same. I should know this, but yeah. Ah, shit. We're coming back down with no parachute. What are we going to do? Pretty simple what we're gonna do. Hey, Bill? I know this entire situation looks pretty dire. But let go. Arm the parachute. And disable the helmet. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let Bill glide safely to the ground with his nice Kerbal parachute. Come on, be a bit quicker at falling, Bill. You know you wanna. but it should deploy when we reach about 500 meters above the ground level. And as we can see, even if we forget a parachute, we can get Bill back completely safely. And we completed our mission as well. But let's get a little bit more science before we recover Bill. And we claim our mission. Thanks, science! Out of the atmosphere. Now we have to go out of the atmosphere. We already did that. But we can do it better. Let's first go to the VA. No, I meant the R&D center. Let's go to Research and Development Center to see what we can do. We have 81 science after that first set of missions. So we get a radial decoupler, a better engine. Well, the Reliance not that much better. It's like D tier engine at best. Well, I think I want to get the Science Junior because we're going to run that experiment multiple times. Let's get some aerodynamics and introductory construction. Let's not go to orbital rocketry just yet. And let's grab a heat shield as well. And I guess probes. For later. But now our mission is to head out of the atmosphere. Have you to... Alright. Forgive me, I had to sneeze for a second. Let's not have to do the crazy maneuver, though. Let's actually give Bill a parachute this time. Yep, I think that will do it for a nice nice suborbital rocket for Bill. I don't have much more science to get here, except for maybe a few environment surveys. And let's head to space. Get the atmosphere, and then we're gonna get low orbit as well. As I said today, our goal for today is likely the Mun. Though it'll be a bit of a challenging one, given that the Mun's in a, well, it's in a mostly sane orbit. Anyways, but for now, we just get out of the atmosphere. And we point retrograde, and we wait to return. Those boosters, by the way, were newly added in Beta 6, just yesterday, at the time of recording. Bill, you're about to land? That's odd on that action bar. Oh, is there specific landed data for each biome for the science unit? I really should know this as a developer. Let's grab some samples of Kerbin's seawater. That's a way to do a surface survey. Alright, and let's recover her. I think those are the SRVs that got destroyed. Well, let's grab our science from the mission control and see what we do next. Yeah, we're gonna track both of these because we are probably gonna splash down it. But now we actually go to orbit. Which is easy enough with what we have already, but let's just get a bit more parts unlocked. Like the decal sticker that was just added. Or when we go out of it. Yeah. Anyways, that should be enough for what we need for getting to orbit. I just don't want to get the decal sticker, I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty then. We're going to orbit this time. Shouldn't need any more science though, so we're just gonna grab all this. Put our rocket's flag on the back of the craft. Just a little deeper because there we go. And send her upwards. That's the one I want to grab there. And let's build a nice orbital rocket. I'm probably overbuilding this. I'm definitely overbuilding this. But that's just the charm of the game. Excuse me? That was an odd bug. I have not seen that one before. We need to work on the symmetry system some. We have been working on it a lot. And I think that should do it for our orbital rocket attempt. Bill, you're going to orbit now. Gonna be the first Kerbal to do so. And if you notice that there's a lot less aliasing on here, it's because I have 150% super sampling turned on. Another new thing added. Let's go for a 100-kilometer orbit. That feels nice. We're gonna go for 30 minutes, I think. And we're gonna burn at 30 seconds to apoapsis. Should be named apocurb. And our nice orbital insertion stage is about to insert us into a pretty non-circular orbit. But, hey, we're in orbit now. And Bill is very excited about this. But we're not going to stay here for long. Actually, let's just do a full orbit, just because it's kind of... just for style. Let's grab a 50, 45 kilometer periapsis and decouple. As we're going to point retrograde forever. Welcome back to the atmosphere, Bill. Let's take off your helmet again, even though you can take it off in space. You're going to want to see this in full HD, the fireworks around you. Hopefully not the fireworks that are you. You're not turning into fireworks. Well, I was hoping to land you in the water, but you are starting to burn now. So unless there's water just past this continent over here, it's looking like you're landing in the mountains. No, you might actually land in the water. Hopefully. Nope, you're gonna be coming down probably around there-ish. As I've already staged the parachutes while we are through a re-entry, it should just be smooth sailing down to the surface. As for landed in the mountains, I'm not doing a surface sample. That's just too much time, and we have enough science already. Cool. Now, mission control. We've completed this, so now we just get our science, and we have a lot of missions to do. But this is our goal: to a moon and back. We want to land on a moon, and we want to land on the moon and return with a flag and a surface sample. But first, let's put our 93 science to use. I want to get the... Where is the small nose cone? Well, that's not happening yet. I think struts are what I want here, and specialized decoupling, and trusses. And that's what we're gonna do. Now let's build our Munlander. We have time. It's gonna be a bit of a long episode, but I don't have any qualms about going a bit into some time. They're not gonna use the lander can for this. That's just kind of asking for trouble. We're just gonna have your typical return thing here. That's our lunar ascent stage complete already. And we're gonna do our science in this stage. And that's going to be our landing stage there. So now we need to get this to the Mun. How are we going to do that? Easy enough. We just have our typical orbital insertion stage. Let's shrink that. No, let's just give it a bit more fuel. I tend to overbuild my rockets, if you can tell. If you can't tell. I think that should be enough Delta V to get to the Mun and back. If we need to change our target to Minus, we can change our target to Minus, but we should be good with this. Let's launch her into orbit. And immediately we want to do a bit of a gravity burn because did my solar panels just blow off from aerodynamics? Wow, I need to be more careful about those. I think we still got this. I think we still got this. Well, it looks like our rocket did not achieve orbit. Well, shit. There's only one thing to do here. Ditch the rocket. As we fall 20 kilometers down with Bill. And I think this is a perfect time to end this episode as Bill goes hurtling to his watery safe landing. Not grave, because he has a parachute.